Welcome to the party review. I'm Mr. Mike. Hey, okay. I'm in a good mood, and so we're going to be listening to an album that I have not. Well, I've heard the album, but I haven't heard the album. What? Okay, there's gonna be banging maybe outside. There's a lot of fireworks going on tonight. Fireworks! This is Future Nostalgia. I have heard the original Future Nostalgia. I adore it. One of my viewers does not like this artist, or doesn't like her. Jane, I'm looking at you. I think this album is near perfection, and I think it's so difficult to write a upbeat disco album and have the songs separate themselves and be uplifting, be creative, and be surprising, and not just blend in. And I think she just did an amazing job writing this album. Then I see that there's the Moonlight edition. What? Moonlight edition? I haven't heard this, so I'm excited to hear these new songs. Now, there's 19 songs. Maybe I won't be like going deep into the shots today because goodness knows I'm just going to be shotting all the time because I love all these songs, okay? So I'm going to have to really, really love a song. Now, this shot glass today is from Calgary. I saw her newest music video and she is riding a mechanical bull, and Calgary is all about the cowboys. So this is from when I was working and living in Calgary for a little while. Today's vodka, Toronto vodka, this is called Georgian Bay, malted barley, blah, 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 whatever. I cannot get these things open. Oh, look at that. This one's corked too. Is that a thing now? Corking it? I guess everyone's corking them now. Woo! Cork. Here we go. Oh, I love hearing the sound of a cork. Here we go. Oh! Oh, the small pleasures of life, right? This is again a 2-shotter, so I'm just going to do it once. This one smells also like vodka. Surprising. Oh yeah, I didn't rate the bottle. Nothing special. It didn't break, and it holds the liquid inside and the cork. I do like the cork. So a 3. Okie dokie. I remember when this first song came out, Don't Start Now. Don't Stop Now? Don't Start Now. Don't stop. Oh no, it's Future Nostalgia. I remember when this one first came out too. Oh, this is was this the third single or second single? I don't even remember. So I don't remember when it first came out. Never mind. Future. Just the beginning of your album. Future. It's like, ooh, intoxicating. It's so mysterious. Yes, mysterious. Future. You want a timeless song. First of all, I typically don't like speaking in songs. And there's a couple on this album that she speaks. Like this one's a lot of speaking in it. And even my favorite song on the album, which we'll get to later, like, oh, I don't like speaking. You know what? It's just so well written. I have grown to love every bit of the speaking. Figure me out. You're not used to a female alpha. I love that line. It's saying the theme for the rest of the album. It's like future nostalgia. I love even the concept of that. This album will be nostalgic. You're listening to it right now. It is popular, but it's gonna be nostalgic for you later. It's gonna go out of favor. That sound was so 2020. And then it's gonna roar back and be like, oh yeah, that sound was so 2020. Woo! It sounds like it's retro. It sounds like it's back in the 70s disco, but then it also sounds futuristic. It's a perfect mix, I think, of the past and the present and the future nostalgia.
One day you're gonna blast out. You can't be bitter if I'm out here showing
love that bass. All right, let's strip it down now.
I know you're trying to figure me out and handle myself.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know all the instruments they're using. They're using some crazy synth in this entire album. There's a lot of like really cool guitar riffs. The bass of that last part. It's so cool. Oh. My sound, yeah. She's doing a future sound without resorting to auto-tuning and manipulation of a voice. And usually when people think of Future, they always just go into like a robotic, and like they change the voice to make it sound like a robot and shit, or distorted. She just sings it normally, and she uses the instruments and the production of it to make it sound current, but still just like kind of futuristic in the kind of a computery way, but it doesn't sound like it's a computer. It's so well produced. I love the vocals of it. I love the lyrics of it. It's witty without being in your face, empowering. This is my music, the sound of the future. You want to know about it, but like I'm not gonna give you the recipe. It's just too hot. You can't handle it right now. But it doesn't come across as egotistical in your face, like, oh, look at me, I'm the best. It's great. Okay. This is the first song, guys. There's 19. That's shot worthy. Okay, give me a second. I gotta figure out. I don't want to take like tons of shots. Oh, there's so many good songs though. I have to take a shot for that one. I did take a shot for that one too. Oh, I have to probably take a shot for. Oh man, guys. Just to begin with, okay, just because it's the first one, I'm gonna take a shot, and also because I'm gonna review this wonderful vodka that I have never tried before. That smelled like fruit, like grapes. Georgian Bay, it's a part of Lake Huron, split up between the Bruce Peninsula, goes in between. I happen to be born and from Bruce County, so I know it very well. But clear water, and they have a great beach there, Wasaga Beach. Beautiful, longest freshwater beach in the world. The largest freshwater island is in Georgian Bay, Manitoulin Island. Yeah, Georgian Bay. There you go. You're learning so much about geography. Guys, this channel is so educational. Cheers to future nostalgia. Tastes like vodka. This is the one I remember when it first came out. Don't Start Now. It really is a song of the year. Was it like November of 2019, whatever? And it is still being played today. These songs would have ruled the dance clubs. Let's jam out, guys.
If you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, change me, baby. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, don't start caring about me now.
Okay, does anyone else always think she says, don't start Karen? Karen, as in like a Karen, like the name Karen. Don't start Karen. About me? No, don't start Karen. I always think she says, don't start Karen.
Walk away, you know how. Don't come out. Walk away, you know how.
Song of the year, in my humble opinion, Walk Away, You Know How, all that, like the lines are so good. Like a lot of times the songs about breaking up are angry. This one is just like party. I'm dancing out, I'm having a good time, I'm grinding my body, oh, against another body. Mm-hmm. Walk away, Michael, you know how. And the throwback, like when this first came on and it was like that disco sound right away, bringing disco back, I'm all for it. And especially now that we're going to be going back to the clubs, we need that disco spirit of just like letting loose. Cool. Next song.
It's a love like this. Oh, if you know, you know, you don't. Got me losing all my cool, 'cause I'm burning up for you. The sky looking nice and nice. You know, you know, you know. In control, and I'm everything brand new. You got me losing all my cool.
Cool. Cool has been around for decades now. Hey, cool, but stuff. But it's kind of like slang. Cool. We do the cool people. I mean, I love the voice when she goes, got me losing my cool. Like she kind of just like flips it off her voice. She flips her voice at the end. It's great. And it kind of fits the cool vibe. I like those nuances in the song. And those are the details in songs that I love about Dua Lipa. She puts those in and she thinks about them. I loved also the beginning of the bridge when she takes it down the octave. You could hear how rich her voice is. Cool, the first time listening to it, it was my least favorite song on the album. And I got a little worried because I heard the first, I knew the first song, I knew the second song. And so with the third one, it was like the first one I hadn't heard before. And then history, you know, took over and just, I know this album now. Anyway, next song is A Physical. Oh. It's like you're putting you in a mood. You're outside and it's a cool starry night. And it's right before you go into the bar. You're outside the bar door and you can hear it muffle, like the beat muffled behind the door. That's what that sounds like. And then it will open, boom, ba ba da ba da ba. And it's just incredible, just the thought put into this. It's like muffled. Boop, boop. Open the door, bouncer. Oh. Now we enter the bar. I'm gonna dominate tonight on the dance floor. Okay, that part of the song. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. I cannot get enough of that little phrase. So catchy. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna spoil it. This is my favorite song on the album, everybody. It really is. And it blows my mind that it didn't do that well as a single. I mean, in North America at least. It got like 64 or something. I don't know, but it's sacrilegious. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, everybody, ready to clap? Physical! Physical! Perfect song. Perfect song. Not my favorite vodka. I adore that song. It puts me in such a dancey vibe and it has like a focus to it. It's not just dancing recklessly. It's like there's this conscious focus to the dancing. It's like you're looking to the other person's eyes and you're just following their lead and they're following yours and it's just like back and forth. It is a literal dance. Levitating. Now I've heard that this is the very first song that she wrote for the album. Okay, this is going to be the sound for the entire album. And I think it's because her producer or somebody found this synth that was used, I think, in Japan years ago, and it was very rare, and they found it, and they started playing around with it, and they said, okay, this is the sound we want.
I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Shines the way you want me, I want you, baby. No sugar boo, I got you.
Oh! I think it's like that. I got you. You'll hear that, and that's, I think, that really unique synth that they used. Whoa! She put Sugar Boo in a song. That's just Sugar Boo. I got you, Moonlight, you're my starlight. Go look at what you blast off to a concert. Yeah, yeah. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. I'm levitating. It's just hit after hit after hit. You're just having a party. Physical, I forgot to mention this. Like the whole, the stop and the clap beat that came out. Like if you had a crowd of people, everyone just stops and claps. And here too. I'm levitating. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you. How'd it go? Beginning with the clap. Clap, clap. I don't know, but like everybody can clap. I do love this album so much. Pretty Please. See, now we're getting to the point where I don't really remember the song, but I remember loving all of it. So Pretty Please, here we go.
Somewhere in the middle.
Oh, here's that bass. Oh, yeah. Oh. I want to feel that kind of tension The kind that's gone. Whew. Like when you first are with somebody or don't even know if you feel the same way or whatever, you don't know like what the boundaries that you to share, how far do we go, the butterflies. Oh. Just how she does that, how it's like, help me slow it down, and she does this, and then back. Production on this entire album is so full and wet and thought out and intentional. I think I just discovered something there. It's probably nothing. I'm gonna use that a lot. Intentional production. Ugh. And again, everybody, you know how much I love the bass, slapping the bass. Boom, 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 boom. Like this is what's driving this whole song. I never even thought about this before, but like the name of the song, Pretty Please. When you say pretty please, you're begging, but you're pretty please. Like you're doing this like coy, like an innocent little look. There's a flirtation to it. The two words right there. Love it.
Put your hand out and you're turning me on. I wanna feel a different kind of tension. On my mind at ease.
Oh! Did you hear that?
On my mind at ease.
Oh!
I need your hands on me.
Oh! Oh! Is that cowbell? More cowbell, please. Ooh. I was full on just gonna drink to that song before, but like listen to it again, full new appreciation for that song. But because there's 19 songs I'm listening to, I'm going to just take a drink. But I really, come on guys, that song is gold. Yeah, this fuck is good in to drink. Hallucinate. This was on the radio, I believe. Oh, just like keeps you. Just like we got this slower, like my mind at ease. Pretty, please. And then right away, we're back in the dance studio. Oh, I love it.
Breathe you until I hallucinate.
The vocal is drawing you in. Oh, I'm going back. It's like, come here. I'm gonna draw you in now. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Oh, we're floating. Oh, we're flying in the stars. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hallucinate when you call my name. So good.
Yeah, you know what my favorite moment about you. With you
Oh, yeah. Hallucinate my mind.
when you call my name. Got stars in my
When you're like dancing, you're dancing forever and ever with somebody, you're just like forgetting that you've been dancing for so long, and you maybe have been drinking a little bit, but I don't know, whatever, and you're sweating, and maybe you're getting a little dehydrated because you just forget to drink water. You are hallucinating. It's not good, people. I mean, not saying that I've done that, but guys, stay hydrated. Cheers to hallucinate. Next song is the song that has inspired my shot glass for the day, Love Again. Like you automatically think, okay, she's bringing it down. Strings, oh, it's gonna be like a ballad. And nope. Okay, so right there you heard the sample of, I think it's Your Woman, Your Woman. But I first heard that, I thought it was a sample of the Rolling Stones and Bittersweet Symphony in the 90s. Let me find that, 1 second. The Verve. And then I was like, wait a second, maybe it's not.
but I would find a way out.
You got me in love again. Our hormones, our emotions, how we just don't know if it's ever going to happen again. During my first relationship, I was in it too long and I didn't leave it because I never thought I could ever love again. I never thought anybody would love me again. And so I stayed in it. You're awesome. People are going to love you. You're making me fall in love again. And you're going to love someone again too. Oh, love is great. Just remember, like, this is a sample of something way back in the day, and it's about nostalgia. And I just love how she's used so many different instruments in her songs. Like, some of the songs it's very synth heavy. Some of the songs very bass guitar heavy. Some of the songs have strings in them. And sampling, nostalgic songs. It's great.
I never thought that I would miss anymore. Oh goddamn, you got me in love again. I can't believe there's something left inside again and again.
Like, I didn't think I could live another one of these songs on this album, but gosh darn it, you got me loving one of your songs again. Next song, Break My Heart. I'll remember this one. 100 million times. Okay, calm down. You're like, what, 20 nothing? 100 million times. You a player.
I know just what
I like.
you say my name like I have never heard before.
You say my name like I never heard before. Hey, Mr. Michael. Hey, Mr. Mike. Oh, I've never heard my name be said like that before. Ooh.
Center of attention, you know you can get whatever you want from me. Whatever you want.
Her hooks are sensational. Build it, and then when she wants you to just hook you in, like right there, center of attention, you know you can get whatever you want from me. Whatever you want it, baby. You can do whatever you want after that. And then after, and she switches it up there to have this legato center part that just is like sweeping. It's like, you gotta take me, and now you have me, and then we can go back to boom, 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 boom. That there alone is gonna make me take a shot. Just that one little section of that song. A lot of times, like the bass guitarist, you don't really hear too much of. He is working it on this album. They do it live. He is gonna be busy, man. Whew. Here we go. Just like the quality of music, stylistic variety in the writing, in her vocals, and it tells the story. Guys, do you know how I feel about that song already? Good in bed. Oh my. Am I blush during this one? Oh no. Didn't I say before I wasn't going to take a lot of shots? Oh. See, here we go again. Again, first of all, bass. Then we got a little bit of piano. Oh, it's great.
You don't follow through, no. Stay together, then you put your hands up on my waist. I know it's really bad, but baby, that's all.
I don't know about you. And kids, please stop listening. Put it on mute right now. But I'm feeling the reason why she does like the repeated. The and that ends in the. If anyone has ever made love and they're like trying to get a word out and you can't. Because you and then it ends with the pop. Am I gonna edit that out? Should I keep this in? Me saying that? I don't know. You know what? When I put this on the on YouTube, I don't say it's for kids, so whatever. I like how she did that because in my mind that's why she did it, and I think it works great.
All that good pipe in the moonlight and the long nights when we did everything but talk it through. That's what we do.
Have any of you had a relationship that really it is not going to work out long term, but you're in it because of the physical aspects of it? Yeah, let me know. Or don't. Actually, don't have to tell me.
We drive each other mad. That's what makes us good and bad.
I'm a sucker for like when the bass goes boom. Wow.
That's what makes us good and bad. Drive each other mad. It might be kinda. That's what makes us good and bad.
I can imagine that there was maybe a discussion with the record company. Should we put that song on the album or not? I am giving a cheers to the fact that did I already cheers to this song? You know, it's a good album when I kind of forget if I'm taking shots or not. I think it's great, 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 great. Last song for the original album, Boys Will Be Boys. I mean, obviously, I've already heard this, so I already know it's a bit of a departure from the rest of the album. This song has a message. I'm all for it. I think that empathy is one of the greatest qualities that one can have. I am so lucky to be a person who has not had to fear for his safety. Like, there's a few times where maybe I have come across people who have been aggressive with me or whatever, but maybe not now. But I mean, until recently, I was a much more muscular person, and people just didn't mess with me. Whether they liked me or not, whether they were bugging me or not, whatever, they just didn't mess with me physically. I always felt safe walking around. I was actually working on a show that was touring North America. Every single city I went to, I would just go out by myself and walk the cities at night. So we would do the show, and afterwards I just walk around these cities. I knew nothing about them. A lot of these cities, there's a lot of scary places. You shouldn't be walking alone, especially at night or even during the day. I never really felt unsafe. I did it and nothing ever happened to me. I didn't really think twice about it. And then talking to other people, they'd be like, I can never do that. That's just so unsafe. Maybe I got lucky, but I've never felt that pressure. And so this song is good for people like me because I have to then try to empathize with them. Having to change the way I walk or where I go or what I do because I fear for my safety. Ugh. There's so many aspects to people's lives that not everyone experiences, and I think it's so important to try to put yourself in other people's shoes and understand where they're coming from. That's why I think songs like this are so important.
And put your keys between your knuckles when there's boys around. Boys will be, boys will be, boys will be, boys will be boys.
And also, I heard one reviewer once saying about this song, they didn't like it because it's not fair to boys, because not all boys are like that. Eye roll. Yeah, no one's saying all boys are like that. No. Right, I get pissed off because, of course, not every boy's like that. Guess what? People feel that way because a lot of guys are. A lot of guys are dicks. People feel unsafe. There's a reason for that. You can't dismiss that. And yeah, I'm not someone who loves blanket statements, but guess what? Blanket statements are there. It's because it happens a lot. She's not saying every boy's like this. Obviously not. Oh, no.
Cause they're all listening, no, the kids ain't alright.
Boys will be, boys will be, boys will be, boys will be boys.
If you're
Offended by this song.
then you're probably saying, well, girls will be women. Oh, boys, stop saying things.
Boys will be boys, will be boys.
Girls will be women.
Okay, message even aside, like if you don't, for some reason you don't like that song or for the message, the song is great. Like, it's just sweeping and it's epic. Guys, we are into now the Moonlight edition part of this album. Man, I don't know how long the review is going to be, but it's going to be a long one. Okay, I've heard Prisoner, obviously with Marley. Levitating, featured the baby. Fever. Oh,
Before you can just find.
that's really weird.
Usually, I don't pay no mind.
That's weird. It's so off. What is that? What's that slapping? Is that like clapping? Is that something else? Michael, you've been drinking. No comment about. Okay.
I've got a fever, so can you check?
So I had a fever on Monday for just a day. it was bad. I hated it. I mean, I hate the sweating, and I hate being like, whenever I have any kind of fever or like a flu or anything like that, I'm not somebody who's like, oh, come over and take care of me. Oh, I need you to like bring me stuff. No, I'm like, everybody away, get away from me. I don't want anyone around me. Lover, parents, friends, I am sick. Go away. I don't take care of myself. I'm Canadian, and everyone always thinks that Canadians know both French and English. And I have some high school French. I believe she's saying something like, I have a fever, can you check? You can see it in my eyes. My throat is on fire, I think she says. She says that she's a medicine, and she's nothing without you. Because like a medicine is just a medicine, but without the fever, it really doesn't do anything. So without the fever, it's nothing. But like, hey, if you are French and you are mad at me for not getting most of that, don't get mad. I think it's pretty good. Oh Lord. It's my sign language, so like what she's singing. Oh, Fever. No, it's fun to hear a new song. That's from Dua. I love it. Cheers to Fever. Oh, Fever. Oh, so cool. Oh, my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. Oh, my heart sinks. My voice is on fire. Cool down. We're good.
I'm on an island. Even when you're close.
You can already tell like these two songs that we've played so far. It's a different sound than the Future Nostalgia from before. It's less disco-y, less bass-driven. So I understand why Boys Will Be Boys is a different sound too, but like, I mean, very much in a different style.
When I'm meant to be like sleeping and cocaine.
Wait, hold up. Is this a cover? Is this, a sample? The tambourine man, play a song for me. Is that a sample? Baba! Oh, what? If she brings tambourine out for this, I'm gonna listen for tambourine. I love it when artists, they squeeze in a ton of lyrics in a small amount of time. Okay, clearly it's not Mr. Tambourine Man. Ooh, I love that. Oh, yeah! I gotta hear that again. That's one of my favorite songs in this album. Man, dude, we're not meant to be together. Let's just, okay, you know what? Let's just say we're good. Let's not go down that road and like end up hating each other. Let's just say, hey, you know what? We tried. It didn't work out. We good. Okay, girls, people. Cheers to We're Good, because that song was great. Next is Prisoner, which, you know what? I was going to skip before because obviously we've heard that. But I don't know. Have you guys, people new to my channel, watched my Miley Cyrus Plastic Hearts review? It was the very first review I ever did on the Party Review channel. I'm so glad I did that album as my very first one. It was before like I really started doing anything with my channel. Like I kind of just threw up some album reviews. Plastic Hearts is such a good album, and I got totally trashed. And you know what the funny thing is? I didn't take a shot to Prisoner. This is redemption here, guys. Redemption. I had such high expectations for it because of the two of them. I love the song, but I just like it didn't meet them. Since then, I think this song is a jam. I think it's amazing. So I'm gonna listen to it again, and I'm gonna right a wrong that I did, and I'm gonna take a shot to this song because it is totally the jam.
Prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, off my mind. Strung out on a feeling, my hands are tied, your face on the ceiling. I fantasize with city lights, I'll never escape it. I need the high, oh, I can't control it. Why can't you just let me go? Prisoner, oh, why can't you just let me go?
that song, Plastic Hearts. So, okay. Well, this is before I listened to like Harry Styles and Niall's album, which I loved. But last year I had heard Future Nostalgia, and it was by far my favorite album of the year. That was until Plastic Hearts. Now, I'm not saying that Future Nostalgia isn't better than Plastic. I'm saying they're like in the running. I love Plastic Hearts so much, and I don't like ranking. I don't want to rank because they're different albums, but they're like those are two of my favorite albums of the year, and then bring them together with Prisoner was just fantastic. So good. So cheers to Prisoner and Plastic Hearts and Dua Lipa Moonlight edition. It Ain't Me is the next song. Okay, so this sounds more like the Future Nostalgia disco theme.
I bet we're higher than the feeling like I've known you my whole life. Wow. Even
Wow.
the shadows know each you see. I'll be dancing with my heart. If it ain't me.
Okay, I can totally see that was probably written in the same time as the rest of the Future Nostalgia because it had that feel to it. I know why they didn't put it on there. One note: the rest of the album has layers to it, and there's depth to the production and depth to the songwriting. I think this one just was kind of like just a typical pop song. Nothing special. It's not a bad song. Okay, next song. That kind of woman. Whoa.
The whole room stops and it's on me to be one. To be one.
Whew. That can be delirious.
Cause it's 100 at the speaking. I can make you understand this. I'll be the first to say, baby, what's your name? Cause it's 100 at the speaking. I've been trying to make a step. That kind of woman.
That was some really weird production at the beginning there. Like it was like zoom, and like the beat came in to kind of like settle it, but like there is some really wacko stuff before. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm getting a little drunk, so it really songs that don't really have too much variety in them is not gonna like throw itself at me right now at this point. That kind of woman didn't like throw itself at me. The rest of this album, like the first part, like this Future Nostalgia, the original album, is so good that it has to be a really good song for me to love it. Not My Problem featuring Jid. J-I-D. Jid. J-I-D. I don't know. I'm so old. Whoa!
Love me, telling me I don't be lonely. That's your problem. Not my problem, not my problem. Call it what you want, but you're not my problem. That is you. That's your problem. Not my problem, not my problem. Call it what you want.
You know what also I appreciated about Future Nostalgia, the original album? There were no features on it. I can appreciate a good feature. Please, I loved Plastic Hearts, and it had a feature Dua Lipa on it. Features had their moment like in the 2000s and 10s and even like the late 90s. Everything was a feature. You couldn't have a song without featuring them. Future Nostalgia held its own. No features on it. The next 3 songs all have features. Yeah.
You, and you. That's your problem. Not my problem, not my problem. Call it what you want, but you're not my problem.
Nevertheless, you got the clue, and now you blue, cause I ain't speaking to you. Oh, boo boo, you'll be cool, don't boo hoo, but what's the issue? Just listen, and I'm done with it, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, come with it, I heard them all, I'ma call you one name.
That's your problem. If you got issues, that's your problem.
Okay. You know what? Normally I would not like a song like that. But I kind of just love the Not My Problem. I didn't love the song. The song's not good. But I love the Not My Problem. Not my problem. That's your shit. Deal with it. So I'm going to cheers to that. Not my problem. Just like the thought of that. Cheers to Not My Problem. The next song is Levitating again, and this is featuring DaBaby. As a rapper, you have to choose your name. It's going to be your name for the rest of your life. I just sometimes wonder why people choose the names they choose. DaBaby. Hey, yeah, what's your name going to be? I'm going to be DaBaby. You're gonna be you're gonna be a baby? No, I'm gonna be the baby. Okay, so you're a baby. Nope, nope, the baby. It's not like a baby. It's the baby. There's like a lot of babies, but I'm gonna be the baby. The baby of the baby is. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gonna skip it. I already heard it. I've heard this song, and he doesn't bring anything new. I like the original version better. So, the baby. Sorry, skipping that one. And then we have a Spanish one here. I don't know Spanish, so you know what? You know what's really funny? I took Spanish, a university course, and I achieved 99% in Spanish. Not like 99%. I can't speak a fucking word of it. I can't even tell you what this means.
You know that sometimes.
And there's people who speak Spanish. Also, I'll include Portuguese in there. Brazilians. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. And that's why I took Spanish in university. So I could talk to beautiful people. They're so hot. They're so hot. Oh, gorgeous.
Yo no te quisiera olvidar, pero contigo es todo una.
They speak to you and it's just like, okay. And they're like, what? And you're like, okay. Like whatever you just said to me, sure. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it.
No, you got me tied up.
Oh, God.
Regretting now, but it's all the same, baby. You knock at my door. One day you'll love me again.
Did I say I didn't know what that meant? Clearly it's one day. Okay, I did know that. I did know that one day. I'm just not thinking straight right now. I think if I had to speak Spanish, I would be able to like say a word or two.
Día y atrás que nos vamos en un viaje escondido. Nos vamos pa' trucks que no es tan fácil, baby. Que yo soy pa' ti y tú eres pa' mí el de querer. Oh, Maya, baby, no te quedes callada. Yo sé que
Love, I'm your friend.
Wait, hold up. How many people were on that song? I don't even know how many people were featured. Ah! They just automatically started playing Physical again because it knows I love that song so much. I don't even know. Like it had 5 or 4 people featured on that song. I have no idea. I knew when Dua Lipa was singing. The Future Nostalgia album is perfection. Like the perfection. The Moonlight edition added several songs, and I enjoyed We're Good. Like We're Good was damn good. Prisoner was a Miley Cyrus song, and she threw on here, but great. I think there was another one, wasn't there? I forget. But like most of them, I'm kind of glad that she didn't have them on there. Thank you for watching. This has been a long party. I'm gonna jam out to Physical again while I finish this drink. You guys are awesome. All the best. You guys are great. I'm gonna play again. Here we go. Ho, 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 ho. 5, 6, 7, 8. Common love isn't for us. And the love, don't you agree?